What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Angelica Scurry, aka Miss Angel 904, the host of The Town is Talking, and I'd like to welcome you to a special Episode 6 Entrepreneurs edition of The Town is Talking. On today's show, we have a lot of amazing entrepreneurs. We have Emmanuel Kennedy and Lucas Colon of Felix and Ace Clothing, Jarday and Jamal Scarver of Bacor Events, and you absolutely do not want to miss this one-on-one interview with Carlos Smith II of Los 2K Films and Photography and The Town is Talking. So stay tuned. You're watching The Town is Talking.
It's the boss. It gets no better.
I'd like to welcome to the show my first guest, Jamal and Jarday Scarver of Bacor Events. Thanks so much for being on the show today, you two.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having us.
Very welcome. So, Bacor Events is the name of your company.
Yes.
Tell everybody about that who may not know about Bacor Events.
So Bacor Events, what we do, it's a company myself and my husband own. We host many different events. We produce many different events. We do the management and the marketing for family-oriented and business events in town. We focus on expos, festivals, trade shows, as well as business and dinner parties is something we have coming up next.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So my next question to you is, I know you have a mission. What is your mission for your company?
Our mission for our company is just to basically take business to the next level with this event by having people meet, networking, in a fun environment, not, too conventionally, but something that, people can enjoy themselves and have a good time.
That's awesome. And you also have a purpose as well, too. What is the purpose of your company, Bacor Events?
So we have a couple of companies. We have Bacor Events, but we also have Bacor Helps. So with the Bacor Events side, our purpose is to bring the community together one event at a time. With Bacor Helps, we're actually going out and helping the community, focusing on families and homeless here in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, wow. I love stuff like that. You're making a positive difference in this city, and that's what we need. We need more individuals like you two to, help the homeless, because they really don't have a lot of guidance or help in this community. So big ups to both of you.
Thank you.
Now, you said that you had many businesses, which is a part of Bacor Events. Tell us about those many companies within your business.
Bacor Events is basically like what we create for the public. Bacor Moves is another company which we do events for other people that would like to have an event for whatever cause they may have. And Bacor Helps is more of a help initiative to help the homeless and neighborhood people, and not just the homeless, just people that's in need, So.
Wow. Seriously, y'all are, that's really impressive. It really is.
Thank you.
I've always, myself, have always been an advocate of, trying to help people and even people like the homeless, but these moves that you are making, like I said, this shows that you're not just a company that just has dinner parties or business parties, but you really are two great advocates that are setting an example for this community. So like I said, definitely keep up the great work. And with your company as well too, when did you all get started?
So it's been a couple of years. We actually kind of started in church. We started with the church event. I loved it. It was the Easter egg extravaganza. And it kind of just went from there. We realized that once we started working together and we put our minds together in business, we both each had our own businesses before, and they were okay, they were fine, but once we did it together, it just flourished so quickly. And like I said, we do big expos and events. The last one was at the fairgrounds, and the next one is coming up this summer. We'll announce the location soon to come.
And also, what were some of your favorite collaborations that you have done with these events within your company?
We were lucky enough at our last event to have a lot of great sponsors. We had vendors and sponsors, everyone from First Florida Bank to your everyday vendors that you see at different events, Cincy, Mary Kay,
awesome.
Avon, those types of, as well as local entrepreneurs and different business owners here in town. With our dinner party coming up, we have one of our great sponsors that I really love is APMI. It's Anytime Property Management and Investment Company, and they really believe in the Bacor Helps. They really believe in our mission, and they said, we want to stand behind you, we want to support you moving forward.
That's wonderful. Very wonderful. And what direction would you like to go next with your company, Bacor Events? What's your next goal for your company?
Well, our goal is just to get bigger and better. Like I said, we've been doing this for a couple of years. We're I'm amazed at how much it's grown in a short period of time. But we want to get it even bigger and better. We want to continue to move forward and push diversity in our events. We want to push community and just something that instills that the family stays together. In addition to, you know, promote your business. So.
Well, like I said, I mean, definitely continue to do what you two have been doing, because you are truly making a difference in our community. You're setting an example for all these other entrepreneurs like myself and young people and youth in our community. So you have another big, amazing event that will be taking place in March. Tell us all about that.
March 14th, we're going to have a dinner party, which is going to be a networking event for like-minded business owners in Jacksonville, bringing people together in a fun environment, different walks of life, different businesses. So.
And a portion of the proceeds go to Core Helps to continue in our mission. And the tickets are $25, $35, and $55. $25 is our mix and mingle. You get a free drink. You get entry into the event. $35 is our business dinner. You enjoy a full course meal prepared by a chef, which we have amazing things on the menu, from shrimp, crab, steak. We have everything on the menu.
Sliders, you know.
So, I mean, it's really awesome. And then we also have $55 is our VIP, and that includes the full course meal prepared by the chef, free drink, but it also includes the chance to speak about your company. So this is a chance for you to get in front of 200 to 300 other professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners, investors.
Great networking tool as well too.
Here in town for $55, enjoy a meal. Support a cause, live band, art, fashion. Miss Angelica Scurry will be modeling.
I sure will. I definitely will be there in the house modeling for the lovely Scarver family.
Thank you.
And like I said, it's definitely going to be an amazing, classy, and huge event. You can't beat the price. Definitely come out, support these two. They're doing big things in the city. And I mean, tell everybody where they can find you at on social media.
You can find us at www.beaucore.events. That's becoreevents.com. We're on Facebook. We also have Becore Helps. Instagram is Becore Biz. So, we're everywhere.
And thank you two so much for being on the show today. I'm truly honored and humbled by, the fact that you two wanted to be a part of this show today. I mean, it's people like you that really make the world go around.
Thank you.
You are the prime example of leadership, and we definitely need more people like you who is going to raise the bar, set an example for our youth and people that are trying to be entrepreneurs and business people in this community and even in this world. So thank you two so much for a great interview. Very
really
welcome.
Appreciate you.
Oh, girl, always.
So magnificent, stop dreaming it. Oh, I can show you everything I can tell you. I can show you.
What's up, Emmanuel Kennedy, owner, founder of Eps.6 Clothing, at our store Designer's Closet. Come check us out. I appreciate all the support and all the love. God bless.
I'd like to welcome to the show today the owners of Felix and Ace, Lucas Colon and Emmanuel Kennedy. Thank you so much for being on the show today, fellas.
Thanks for having us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Very welcome. So Felix and Ace is a popular brand here in town, and I never like to call it an urban brand because it's so much more than that. For the people that do not know, new viewers, about Felix and Ace, which I do not know, who would not know about Felix and Ace because it's just that awesome. Tell everybody what Felix and Ace is and what it means.
Well, Felix and Ace, we're a brand established in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, we started back in March 28th, 2014. Felix, of course, in Latin means prosperity, and Ace means unity. Again, we started back in Jacksonville, we started established in Jacksonville, March 28th, 2014. And we're just here for the people. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
So, I mean, as genius as Felix and Ace is, and even the meaning, which is wonderful. I mean, who came up with the idea? Like, how did y'all come about the name? Like, how did that happen?
Well, basically, actually, back in 2013 of April, I sat down with one of my friends. His name is Darren Murphy. He's a graphic designer. Before the name Felix and Ace came about, I actually had in mind a different name, which was Fly Young Individual. But I wanted something to be for the people and represent the people, and not just be. I didn't want to be just one small box. I wanted to brand out, and I wanted to eventually be a global brand. So I wanted to come up with something that represented people, you know, and people that can relate to. And so we sat down together, and I asked them, like, man, what does prosperity means in a shirt, in one word, or a different word rather than prosperity?
Right.
And we came up with Felix. We seen Felix, and I was like, well, what about unity? And he was like, Ace. And all that came up together, and I was like, man, Ace, you know, I can be like, man, my Ace, my homie, my friend, you know, that's my Ace right there. Right now we're rocking with it, and it seems like everybody loving it, and you know, we're here forever. You know, we're trying to take over the world.
Well, you're definitely doing that because you have already taken over this city, and I can definitely see Felix and Ace being something that's a household name or even a worldwide brand. So,
Thank
you know,
you, yes.
Definitely keep up the great work.
Yes, thank you so
I'm
much.
loving the branding line. You already know how I feel about y'all, but seriously, I mean, it's much more than just an urban line. I mean, it's a movement.
Yes, it's a movement, yes.
And that's what I love about Felix and Ace.
Thank you so much, yes.
So with your line, I mean, take a look at some of these apparel from Felix and Ace. They're awesome designs. And you have so many of them. I mean, what makes you come up with all these different designs, and what would you say your style is with your brand?
Well, I say our style is more right now. What it is right now is just for, I say, young adults or adults that just like wearing fitted clothes, having fitted t-shirts, be very comfortable. First we started off with a quality of gilding, and now we stepped our quality up to the next level, which is more comfortable. This is actually next level attire quality, and also this design right here is called the King of Jacks. Of course, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
And King of Jacks just represent our city. That's about it.
And then you have your signature logo on the back. And is this a pineapple?
Yeah, this actually right here, this is coconut right
Okay.
here, 2 coconuts, and these are leaves. And our logo, which is called the Royal Palm. It means a lot. The roots means growth. Is a cross, and there's a cross. Right, it's right here. I don't know if you can see very well in the camera, but it's a cross, which is a shield right here, and that means protection. And the coconut leaves means life. And of course, when a hurricane hits, the palm tree is always left standing. So in general, the royal palm, our main logo, means strength.
Deep meaning, I love it. I love the story and all the definitions that makes up your union, you know, within your brand. I mean, it's just, I mean, y'all are just like, y'all really represent leadership. I mean, you definitely do represent all of the things that you just named. And man, I mean, I just can't believe how, you know, you started a brand that you came up with last year, and already, I mean, it just took off like wildfire. Like,
Yes.
I'm just wondering, like, I mean, I know I love it, but I mean, what really made people, why do you think people love it so much? Like, what do you think it is?
The main reason is all positivity. You know, first of all, we're original, we're unique, we're not trying to be nobody else. We have our own style, and it's all family oriented. That's where it starts from. It starts from family. You know, this is my brother. Like, people may not know, but I tell people all the time, you know, I knew him for 13 years. This is my big brother. Growing up, I used to look up to him for many reasons, and you know, it's a blessing that, you know, it came from 2012 November, before he went off to Africa. I was talking to him about, you know, man, I need to do something that's entrepreneurial. I need to do something that's going to, you know, make us, you know, get us out of Jacksonville and help us see the world. That's, you know, that's started from us, you know, something that we did. And I told him I was gonna start a clothing line, and you know, he went to Africa, and while he was in Africa, you know, I started out, but we spoke over the phone. He said, well, I'm coming back, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna take control. We're gonna take care of our city. We're gonna run our city and show people that, hey, you can make it out of Jacksonville, and we're gonna go global. And so now we're here, and we're not gonna quit. We're gonna keep on going, and that's, you know, it's amazing. I love to see, you know, everybody that's, you know, supporting us, and I'm blessed. I'm really blessed and thankful.
You definitely are, and with the plans that you all had to, you know, come back to Jacksonville and start something as major as it is in such a short amount of time, that's a family movement.
Yes.
I mean, that's major. I mean, I'm very proud of you two. You two are great examples. You know, I even admire the way that you are with how, you know, your business mindset is, you know, with the way that you dress, the way you carry yourself. I mean, y'all are setting a great example for these, you know, young black youths that are males,
Yes.
you know what I mean? And we
That's what
need
it's about.
more, you know, examples of black men that are leaders such as yourself to make a positive imprint in the use of these minds today, because in the minds of these youth today, you know, they're lost.
Yes,
and they really
yes,
don't
right.
have a lot of guidance. So the fact that, you know, you're doing something fun, creative,
Yes.
you know, business minded, but you're doing it in your own unique way and you're staying true to who you are,
Yes.
that gives them a platform to say, okay, you know what, I can really look up to two older youths that is, you know, that I can relate to,
Yes.
based off what I'm wearing,
Yes,
or how
yes.
my style is, or, you know, it really shows them that, you know what, it's okay to be who you are. But I mean, seriously, y'all two are doing big things.
Thank you so
I mean,
much. Thank you so
I'm
much.
just honored right now.
Thank you. And I understand, you know, the way to take over, or, you know, to see better, you know, I want to see the world, and I want to, you know, take care of my mom and dad to where they don't have to work no more. And I feel like the only way you can do that is by being positive and being unique and doing something that's entrepreneurial, something that, you know, you can give out to the world, and people, and it gravitates, you know, you know, you give out certain energy and people want to gravitate to you because they see your positivity and it means
Exactly.
something. Whatever that is, it could be anything, whatever you do.
Definitely do not change, because I'm just saying, y'all like that vibe that you're talking about as far as positivity everywhere y'all walk, every picture you take, every post you make, and, you know, even with how you represent your brand, like
Yes.
it definitely does show.
Yes.
So you're right when it comes to like being different and unique, which are two different things, and also with positivity, three different things that I stand for. It definitely does work, because, you know, I'm also living, you know, proof and testimony of it. So, you know, when you meet people, you know, like you and I,
Yes.
we have to stick together to, you know, set
Yes,
an
definitely.
example
Yes,
for
of course.
everybody. So definitely, like I said, I could definitely see it being a household name, you know, worldwide brand. You're halfway there. I mean, just keep pushing.
Thank you. Thank
Seriously,
you. Thank
keep
you.
pushing.
Thank you.
So y'all have accomplished a lot so far. Tell us about, you know, some of your favorite accomplishments that you've, you know, done so far with your brand, Felix and Ace.
Wow. Well, first of all, before we ever launched, back in 2013 of October, when I first got my shirt printed out, it was from a guy named Noah. He printed out our shirts at a store called a Local Wear, and one of the owners of the store walked by and seen our shirt, and Noah was like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you about this brand, Felix and Ace, man. You know, they have some great designs, they have some great stuff." And he so that Noah texted me, was like, "Yo, the owner wanted to see if you want to be in our store." And I was like, "Of course, you know that's going to create more exposure, and you know, it's going to market us and, you know, advertise, promote, whatever, and all those things." And so I was like, "Of course." And so we first got we launched up in that store called Local Wear off the beaches in November. And so that was like great, because we didn't launch, we haven't launched yet. Like I said, we launched in March 2014. That was November 2013. That was right there, that showed me that I can do good in this. This is for me. And it's right. And also the one back in August of 2014, the Orange Park Mall, Designer's Closet.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest one by far, because it's in a national mall. So that's the biggest one, and I'm just so thankful and happy that, you know, we're in this position that we're at right now in such a short time.
God is good, and
Yes, amen. He is.
And
God is
God,
good.
you know, definitely has a calling and purpose for you two in the fashion industry. I mean, you two are making major moves, and like I said, setting a great example. So, like you said, when you have a positive mindset and when you're pretty much staying true to yourself, you know, God knows who's, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I feel like, you know, for y'all to have such a great heart, this is why these blessings are being given out to you.
Yes.
And that's why goes back to the, you know, one of the meanings of your name, you know, prosperity. That's
Yes.
why y'all are prospering,
Yes,
because of your
thank
attitude. And attitude is everything as well too, and who you surround yourselves with. So you all are like a very close-knit type family.
Yes.
And, you know, like I said, I mean, y'all are pretty much already laying out your future, you know what I mean, by all this stuff that we're talking about now. So, I mean, definitely keep up with that attitude, because you'll definitely go far like that. So,
One thing, I want to shout out Eps.6 DJ, DJ Durant. He's not here with us right now, but he's a part of the team, and I just want to shout him out. Thank you for all your work, brother. Thank you.
love you, DJ. So, tell everybody where they can find you out on social media.
Of course, Facebook is Felix and Ace Clothing LLC. Instagram is Felix Ace Clothing, and Twitter Felix and Ace Clothing 13.
Thanks so much, gentlemen, for being on the show today. It's a true honor, and I mean, I've been wanting to get with you all for the longest. Absolutely love what you're doing. You're setting a great example. You definitely raised the bar high here, you know, within our city with the fashion game. So definitely keep up the good work. And like I said, it was definitely a pleasure and an honor. Seriously.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Very
for
welcome.
having us.
Very welcome.
Way up, I feel blessed.
Put your time in and do that residual. We serve water in the wine, that's lyrical. We get it national, in the United States. Change those views and things, that's the proper way. Elevate the game, stimulate your mind. Preach you on, teach you on, I said you know what's fun.
Straight up, I'm way up, I feel blessed. Straight up, I'm way up.
And don't forget to stay tuned, because up next I got an exclusive one-on-one interview that Craze is gonna now put in the hot seat. The director himself, Carlos Smith II of Los 2K Films and Photography and The Town is Talking. Stay tuned. I'd like to welcome to the show the man behind the lens of The Town is Talking, Carlos Smith II, aka Los 2K6.
Mr. Lowe's 2K6.
How you doing, sir?
What's up, man?
Not much, another day.
Yes, sir. Tell us about yourself, as far as, you know, what inspired you to do the first Homeboys film?
It was just a vision I had for the longest, kind of like, it was something I did just to bring people together. But it was really supposed to be a short film in the beginning, but you know, you see where it turned out to be a full feature, and then it ended up having a sequel along with it as well. But it was just basically a vision how I see life when it comes to hanging with friends and, you know, the bright sides of Jacksonville, because the bright side of Jacksonville don't really get put out so much. So that's why I tried to take a different route around there. So that's how that worked.
Build up that positivity.
Yes, sir.
When's the first time you went behind the camera?
2006, that's when I started shooting everything.
2006?
Yes, sir.
Was that something that you just did out of the blue? Was it a hobby?
It was a hobby at first, because I had got my camera on my 18th birthday. That's when I first got it. I just started shooting everything in high school. And then it just started to be something I enjoyed doing, so just kind of grew from there.
So you just went to school for it, going to school for it, or you just picked it up on the side and
pretty much learn as I go.
I know you also, aside from the films, I know you also done videos for local artists and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Who was your favorite local artist to work with?
Right now I want to say City Boy is one of my favorite ones to work with, because with him we create a lot of classic stuff. We're about to do some more work soon, so we just got ideas in the plan in the making right this moment. So
Shout out to City Boy.
Shout out to City Boy Limits.
that's definitely one of my favorite artists. It's a lot of artists I've worked with, but yeah, he's by far one of my favorite ones. So definitely. So I can go on for days, but.
Have you ever filmed any of the 32 bar takeoffs?
Oh no, sir. You know that's Dre.
Yeah, I know.
That's Dre Jenkins all day. So you know, I mean, of course I've been to a couple of them, which is actually shot in this park. So you know, that's just something I just definitely check out.
But I everybody know Dre does that. But you know, as far as different artists wanting to throw bars out there, or whatever the case may be.
I mean, closest to it is ciphers that I've done, but other than that, that's really about it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How was your experience with the ciphers?
It's a fun experience actually. I love doing ciphers because seeing many artists come together and be like, okay, kind of showing out what they can do, and it's something I've always wanted to do, because I'm into the hip hop back in the 90s and all that good stuff. I love that though. So being there, having the opportunity to do so with the Jacksonville artists was a great thing.
So besides videography and photography, what else do you do on the side, or a hobby? Or
pretty much in the daytime, I work in the city of Jacksonville, doing a lot of weddings, and we do a lot of events, even for Orange Park and Art Walk, things of that nature.
So what do you enjoy the most out of photography or videography?
Just to bring visions to life. Even with people I work with in general, it's like, okay, just for them to tell me, okay, they enjoy what I did for them as far as visual wise, it's a great feeling as a whole. So movie thing is what I enjoy doing as well, and a lot of concept, of course, work with her, doing The Town is Talking, and the Artist Takeover series, all that's a great experience.
So how does it feel to know that, she was the hot stuff in Homeboys film, and then now y'all doing y'all thing together, you know what I'm saying, and then actually working together?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was completely unexpected, but I definitely enjoyed it. I'm glad that it happened, and it's been going on ever since, and it's been a lot of progress been made as well. So
whatever projects you got, set out or plan for, like I know you just finished the Homeboys film, it's soon to come out on DVD.
Yeah, soon to come. Yeah, it's online right now though, so I mean I don't have a DVD yet, but it is online right now.
So it is streaming.
I also do have a short film on the way. Of course, I'm not going to put out so many details just yet, but I will be holding the audition for it as well.
Okay.
Sometime very, very soon. So I will be making an announcement for it as soon as I get everything ready, and you know, have people come out, audition, and see who we can find as far as who can play this role, so forth. So, because I actually held auditions for the last project I did as well, and that's actually the first time I've actually done auditions. So you know, that experience kind of grown from there as well. So that's definitely something that's me to do.
How was that though? What was that like doing auditions?
It was crazy. It was actually crazy. Like, you know, I was kind of surprised that people was really trying to do something, be a part of what I was doing. So, you know, coming from where I started at and being this person that, oh hey, I want to be a part of your project. Let me try this and that and the third. And it's like, it's crazy.
What's your favorite thing to, I guess, videotape or I guess photo shoot? Is it weddings? Is it music videos? Is it filming? Is it, I guess, events that the artists have? You know what I'm saying? Like
events. Oh goodness, it's kind of a hard one to me because I enjoy filming a lot of different things. Movies definitely. Events is my second, and
so alongside with the videography and the photography, whatever hobbies do you got or get
the rest of my hobbies and time goes with her, and we spend a lot of time creating different things and pretty much going out and doing everything together as well. So that's everything else from there.
Do you have some of the input or concepts for the town that's talking every now and then, or does she?
I'm giving all the credit to her.
Okay.
She definitely get all the credit for that because, you know what I'm saying, and I'm just glad to be a part of it and being able to bring that to life and everything as well. So yeah, she makes sure everything's on point though. She always wants to make sure everything's on point. I definitely respect her for that.
So is there anything that I ain't really touched base on or stuff? Oh, I was about to say shit. Stuff that you would like to share?
It's a lot, but I'm not going to be too much on it.
Okay.
But then, you know, be on the lookout for it. But both of us, we keep up with a lot of different things. You know, with the town is talking, the artist takeover series, you know, just something we're doing together. But you know, just something I like to help her with as well. So it's a beautiful thing to see. And if people are like it or not, we're going to keep pushing and doing something for them to see.
And building an empire together. So
it's just a beautiful thing to have. So I mean, it's nowadays it's rare actually. To be honest with you, it's a rare thing to have. So, you know, just having that, just having this with her is a blessing within itself, and all the things we can do together and things we have done. So, you know, I just definitely want to put that out there for a minute, you know, just in case anybody that's wondering what else is going on. Yeah, this is what it is right here. This is what y'all seeing. So, the power of the life. So, yeah.
So you got Homeboys filming. Or the streaming, should I say?
Streaming, yes sir.
Then you about to do the short film,
yes, sir.
Which you casted for, I guess, to be announced.
Yeah, it's definitely to be announced, and it's definitely
coming soon.
Coming
stay
very
tuned
soon
for that.
And I will say this is going to be completely different from Homeboys and Duval Mashup and everything else I've done in the past projects. So, you know, y'all won't even be able to tell that I've done it. So that's my goal, is to surprise people of, okay, this is what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Homeboys, y'all seen Duval Mashup, but now this is on a whole other level.
Showing another level of growth and maturity for him with his videography. So, you know, it's totally going to be an unexpected film that, you know, is going to take him out of his comfort zone. So, like I said, I mean, we came up with a lot of creative concepts and ideas of what we could do next with this videography. And, yeah, stay tuned for castings and auditions very soon. So,
well, as far as I guess artists and models who's looking to do videography work with you as far as videos or photo shoots with you, or you know, just the general public, you know what I'm saying, want to do wedding photos or whatever the case may be, how can they get in contact with you?
Very first thing is my Facebook.com/LOS2K6, which is LOS2K6, is no spaces, no hyphens, nothing. YouTube is the exact same, youtube.com/LOS2K6. Instagram is Carlos Smith II. It's all in one word. My Twitter is also at LOS2K6. Everything is pretty much the same, so it's easy to find me and try to contact me for anything, you know, video service wise photography.
So if y'all need videography or photography, LOS2K6 on Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to his YouTube channel.
I gotta add one more thing. So, if anybody ever have any extra questions about, you know, the filming thing, as far as like, you know, the process of getting something started, just definitely ask me. We can get something going from there. So, I definitely try to work with people as much as I can as well. So that's just how I am. But now I'm really trying to really push on that next level again. So, definitely want to just put that out there. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for having us and doing the interview.
Well, thank y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying? To put y'all on the hot seat for the town is talking. You know what I mean?
I'd like to thank all of my special guests for being a part of the show today for this special episode 6 Entrepreneurs edition of The Town is Talking. I'd like to thank Jardé and Jamal Scarver of Bacor Events, Emmanuel Kennedy and Lucas Colon of Felix Nate's Clothing, and we'd also like to thank rapper and lyricist Craze McKay for our one-on-one exclusive interviews with Carlos Smith II of The Town is Talking and Los 2K Films and Photography. And also do not forget to vote for your favorite host, your girl Miss Angel 904, on the VJ competition that Mimi TV is now currently having. Until next time on The Town is Talking, let's keep the town talking.